Well, I guess that goes to show you what can happen when you use a little diplomacy. What a day, huh? I delivered a litter of puppies and still had time to save your bacon. Brewskis all around.
Well, Steve, what can I say except I wish you were dead?
That's just Al's way of saying thanks for saving us hundreds of dollars that would have taken Al thousands of years to make.
You're welcome.
You're not. And I'm not neutering my dog. That's the way God made him, and that's the way he's staying.
Al, he is climbing over every dog in the neighborhood.
Oh, why? Because Pittman says so. How does he know? The man spells sex 976. Now, look, we all know Buck. Remember the time we had to pull his head out of his water dish to keep him from drowning?
He was only 2, honey.
Oh, please. The dog is incapable of thought, much less reproduction. I don't care what anybody says. Buck is innocent until proven guilty.
Dad, the dogs are in your bedroom.
What? Do something!
Al, just let me start at the beginning, right? I went to work today. Feeling good, feeling spry. The bank was crowded, so I sent a teller on a break. I was on top of the world. And I found this on my desk.
Tuna, 3 for $1.49. Well, it happens. Get on with the rest of your life, Steve.
Turn it over, Al.
A minoxidil, hope for the hairless.
What? You know what this is? This is the stuff they give guys who are going bald.
What?
Going bald. Now, why would somebody give that to me?
Well, I don't know. Let me see your head. Ah,
Wait, you see something?
my reflection.
Or then it's true, it's starting.
Well, that's like saying Betty Davis is just starting.
You mean you saw this and didn't tell me?
My son didn't care.
You're awfully cavalier about this, you know. Old Man Time's been doing a little mowing on your head, too.
I know.
You know.
Sure, you've seen my wife, my house, my kids. I'm lucky my hands haven't fallen off.
How can you accept this? If all our hair falls off, our wives won't want us anymore.
Well, there you go. Look on the bright side.
I happen to love my wife, Al. Oh, God, what am I going to tell Marcy? What if she leaves me? Who'll have me? Have you ever seen a bald guy flirt? It's pathetic.
Come on, Steve. There's plenty of popular bald guys out there.
Name one.
Mussolini. Khrushchev. Lex Luthor.
You forgot the Elephant Man.
The Elephant Man.
Cool guys, one and all, Al. Oh, God, how am I going to hide this from Marcy? She's bound to look at my head sooner or later.
Draw her attention away from it. Paint a picture on your bald spot. Learn to throw your voice.
Sure, joke if you will. But I love my hair. Al, my mother saved the curls from my first haircut. Where are they now that I need them? Well, I will tell you this. I'm going to fight this with every follicle in my being.
If you bend over, you can signal the troops.
The fight on yet, Al?
Come on, any minute.
Finally, on the lighter side of the news, the rock group The Gutter Cats are in town to tape their new video. Auditions for the role of Rock Slut were held earlier today.
Yummy, yummy.
Eager young women came from as far as Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, to give their all for the Gutter Cats.
Oh, man. Look what it looks like before you marry it. I'm telling you, Al, rock is where it's at. Did I ever tell you I was in a rock band in high school? Even had a cool name, the Tuxedos.
Steve, I'm trying to watch the girls.
Yeah, gradually, though, I split from the group. Creative differences. Well, actually, not enough parts for my instrument. But you haven't lived till you heard my solo on Grazing in the Grass. My sousaphone wailing. The crowd on their feet.
Steve, shut up, will you?
Okay, but it's a good story. Hey, look at that blonde all over the singer like a coat. Oh, boy, I'd like to give her a... Oops, sorry, Al, that's your daughter.
Kelly, stop that! Stop that, Kelly! Hang on, Pumpkin. Daddy's coming. I'll be right there. Stay there, Pumpkin. Daddy's coming.
Al. Al.
Look, just because we're leaving our pregnant wives alone to fend for themselves without a cent in the world, that doesn't make us bad people, does it?
Many's the great American before us who have skipped out on the needy. Take, for example, the rifleman. He knew not to hang out with his wife. You know, I always suspected that's who he was blowing to smithereens before the start of each shot.
You know, Al, I've been thinking. I mean, I'm almost done with the first trimester. Now, what if the worst is over and it's all good from now on and we miss out on it? Huh?
You know, I'm finally starting to understand how she got you. Let me explain something to you. There is no such thing as a trimester. There's actually just one long 40-year mester. Of course, then when they get pregnant, it turns into what I call the mini-mester. That's, you got your fat mester, you got your puke mester. Lord help us, you got your horny mester.
That's when I left.
So, Al, where are you gonna go to?
Somewhere where shoemen run wild and free under a big sky. Where never is heard an impregnated word, and the hooters are uncovered all day.
That's beautiful, Al.
This is it? This is your final resting place? Well, there's no spot for me.
That's why it's called a resting place.
Well, it sucks. I want to be buried above ground. I don't like all those insects bothering me. They always bite me. It's because I'm so sweet.
Maybe it's because the 200 bonbons she puts away every week.
I want another spot.
Well, fine, Peg, get yourself another spot. But I have my spot. I'm going to be buried next to the fuzzball.
You'd better let me know if you don't want it, because Fuzzy McGee was considered a genius in France. I believe they called him Le Grand Fuzz. And when news of his passing hits Paris, this place will be swarming with a lot ruder people than you two.
I was smart to buy when I did.
Would you tuck that big hair back into your nose? Now do you see why I ordered a bubble top for him, too? You know, by the way, I have heard that your nose hairs continue to grow after death. So could you bury him face up? That way, the nose hairs can sort of break through, and it'll be like we have our own tree.
And it'll be free.
Anyway, I want to be buried next to Al. So this is what we're going to do. We're just going to move Fuzzy over. Who's got that one next to him?
That's reserved for his beloved mule.
Well, certainly we can move the mule. We'll just chop him up and bury him in some crummy cans of dog food. That way, everybody's a winner. Then we dig up the fuzzster, put him into the mule hole, and I will go here. Then Al and I can be together forever.
Well, hasn't it already been forever?
Honey, just pretend we're in bed and let me take care of everything. How much for everything? With the dangerous Captain Courage tied to the mast, and Paco by my side, the threat of Rubio the Cruel seemed far away. My prince bared his soul to me. He could talk for hours about his deepest passions.
I'm a natural blonde. It's really healthy, no split ends. All it takes is 100 strokes a day. That's the ticket. 1, 2...
What woman wouldn't want this man? But if he was truly the man of my dreams, why was I haunted by memories of my days and nights of Captain Courage? But still, I was promised to Prince Paco. I couldn't break his heart. It was obvious he loved me so. Al? What are you doing?
Hey, damn Marcy. She got me so worried something's gonna happen to the car, I can't sleep.
Well, I know what would help you sleep.
Thanks, Peg. Now I can't eat.
This is going well. I'm surprised you haven't called the police.
Someone call the police? We got a call about a shooting.
Yes, I did, but I lied. See, I need someone to guard the Dodge, and a cop is cheaper than a Doberman.
Excuse me. I may need both hands to pound this guy into hash. But if you ever take a shot at my partner again, you're going in.
Gotcha. But you don't understand. I got a terrible feeling something's gonna happen to my Dodge.
Al, how long have I known you? What, 7, 8 years? I've arrested you, what, 11, 12 times? You're loading my pants, you know that, Al? No one wants your crummy car. No one even believes this house is occupied. Now, either go to bed or let me blow you away so I can go to bed. On second thought, I gotta go. I might have left something at the donut shop.
Hey, Daddy, I have these storyboards ready.
Good work, Pumpkin.
All right. Now, as you recall, the name of our new movie is A Day in the Life of a Shoe Salesman.
Yes, but aren't you going to start with the short cartoon, A Day in the Sex Life of a Shoe Salesman?
Oh, I'm really gonna miss you, Peg. Well, not if I buy a scope. Go ahead, Pumpkin.
All right. Now, these stick figures represent what you go through in the course of a day.
It's good, Pumpkin, but you know, it just doesn't say Al.
If you shorten that stick there, it will.
You know, Peg, have I told you today how much I love you?
No, Al.
Okay. See, Pumpkin, what I was saying, it needs something. It's too linear and too straight. Needs bigness, roundness.
These aren't bad,
Great. Ring them right up.
but I don't love them. Let's put them in the maybe pile.
Ma'am, my back is killing me. Unfortunately, not fast enough.
I just don't see anything I like.
You ought to be sitting on this stool.
Got more shoes for our delightful customer.
She's gone.
Picky bitch.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to him. Picky bitch.
Well, I see as usual you have outdone yourselves with the store display.
Thank you.
Listen, morons, I've decided to restock the store. So I'm donating all of these old shoes to poor Filipino orphans.
Well, they made them. Why would they want them back?
Just pack them up. Excuse me, I've got to go shopping. I'm going on a cruise and I want to look good.
For her to look good, she'd have to stand next to a real ugly tuna.
Hi. Got your lunch.
Oh, good. Griff, give her the money.
I don't have any money.
Well, I don't have any money.
Well, you know, I could take those sandals instead. You know, a little trade.
You got a deal. And while you're at it, take yourself a pair of pants.